everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Now, very different way of approaching top 5 perfumes for the month of October this year. It's all going to be about the bottles and about the smell. The choices are quite intense, I have to say. Let's get straight to it. We begin the day already very intensely. And you know, October is my favorite month. It's the month of Halloween. I'm not saying that these perfumes are going to be creepy or spooky or scary, but who knows. Let's begin with the first one. Dior's Homme, the pure perfume, or the Parfum. It is the, well, in male terminology, an extract, even though, as you can see, Dior and all of these fragrance houses do deal very differently in pricing when it comes to male fragrances being labeled as a concentration pure perfume as opposed to female fragrances being labeled as pure perfume. We get, how big is this one? 75 milliliter for around $100 or so. 75 ml of, let's say, a female and opium pure perfume would cut you back maybe, I don't know, around 1,000. So you be the judge of that. How marketing strategies work in pricing. But let's get to the smell. Incredible. To start the day with warmth, and it's not just a dry warmth. I mean, it's dry. You could check the review out of this one in the description box down below. I have a link. I have done a review of this one on my YouTube channel. But to begin the day with something warm, earthy, but at the same time leathery, with a hint of vanilla, as Demashi loves. He loves his vanilla. It's just incredible, and it's so reassuring. It's a great start into a maybe somewhat humid, somewhat cool, coldish October morn. That will be the first one. Then, as the day progresses, maybe sometimes I get hints of hope that the day will not be as damp and as cold as it seems in the beginning. So I kind of tend to go for the freshest of the batch, and you're going to see as we head along. Dolce Gabbana's Eau de Toilette Pour Homme, the first formulation released in the 90s through Euroitalia. That's the producer of this fragrance. Euroitalia still produces Moschino fragrances and Versace fragrances. Well, now that Versace went to Michael Kors, who knows who will be producing them. But incredible fragrance, great lavender. Oh my gosh, it smells so divine. The current, actually, formulations available, you know, Dolce Gabbana went through Euroitalia as a producer, then they went to Procter & Gamble, and then as Coty came in, Dolce Gabbana left and went to Shiseido. Shiseido now produces the fragrance in France. The Euroitalia fragrance version, this one, the first edition, was made in Italy. The current formulations by Shiseido are made in France. It is better than the Procter & Gamble versions made in Germany and UK. However, it's still not the same fragrance. If you can hunt down the original formulation glass bottle with a metallic sticker on it, be sure to at least try it out. It's amazing. And it's great for autumn months as well as summer months. But in autumn, it has a particular strength that it doesn't have in summer. So this is definitely a must use or must try in autumn. So as the day progresses and we get like kind of hope of whispers of sunshine, that's this one. The day progresses and things start heating up, because if you're in the office or if you're at school or if you're just free and you got a day to spend on your own and you're kind of start, you know, imagining how the evening might be around, let's say, 5 p.m. onwards. 5 p.m. is number 5. 5 and 5 go hand in hand. This is the Eau de Parfum. For this month, I have chosen the Eau de Parfum. This is a 200 milliliter bottle. I am also very much looking forward to the red edition glass coming out October, November this year as a 100 milliliter bottle only. This is the 200 ml version. Delicious. Yes, it's reformulated. Yes, it's not as strong as it was in the 80s when this concentration was first launched, but it's still incredible. It still has kind of an artificial version of a civet, of a hint of civet in it, and it can get quite animalic on the skin. It can get quite sexy, very powdery, slightly acidic, dangerous. Of all of the concentrations of Chanel No. 5, the Eau de Parfum is the most dangerous in terms of sexiness and how much fun it can be. From 5 p.m. No. 5, all around up until, let's say, 9 to 10 p.m. So that is the third fragrance for the month of October. Now, around from 8 to 9 p.m. onwards, I kind of get into the mood for a more spiritual experience, whether it be on my own or with that somebody very special to me. Lorenzo Villoresi Sandalo, the sandalwood fragrance. Now, I've had this bottle for a long, long time. It's one of the first released batches of Lorenzo Villoresi's Sandalo. It's incredible. It's so intense. It's so spiritual. It's really like a religious experience to smell this one. It's so intense that I do state this in several videos where I do mention this perfume. I also have done a review of it on my YouTube channel. I do like to wear it alone, like with myself at home, or with very, very, only with somebody who I'm very, very intimate with. It is a very intimate, self-discovering experience. People that wear this one out and about really, I don't want to say that the people annoy me, but smelling it on other people on the street, in public, annoys me because it feels like a violation of privacy only, almost. It almost feels like they're heading, I don't know, the people wearing this out and about are like bumping their head against everybody else that they encounter, just like screaming for attention. And when in fact this perfume to me is more a statement of self-proclaimed meditation. More power to ya if in the middle of a crowded room you can still be in your own bubble, closed with yourself, and be able to pull this one off. I personally find it a very, very intimate fragrance. So this is in the evening. And I do mention evening on purpose because, well, they are 5 fragrances, except we only have 4 right now. After that intimate moment of almost catharsis has passed, and we come very close to midnight, and the new day is about to begin, in those wee hours of the night when the weirdest thoughts start creeping into our minds and crawling through our spines. For those of us, of course, who are night owls like I am, I need something in those wee hours that gives me a boost of opulence, a boost of power, but something that humbles me at the same time, because in those wee hours, there's nothing like those wee hours that makes you feel at the same time extremely powerful because the rest of the world around you is sleeping and you're awake and you have the feeling all of the energy of the cosmos is just heading to you because nobody else needs it. Everybody else is kind of sleeping. So that power that you feel in those wee hours is incredibly contrasted with that humble thought of mortality. And soon enough you will get tired, soon enough you will go to bed, and you will let go of control. So splitting, just that split between the power and being humbled is exactly what Shalimar delivers. Now I do have an Eau de Parfum here. This is a refill for a refillable metal bottle. This is a great size because it's slim, so I really prefer the refillable bottle to the actual glass sprayer bottles that you could buy. This is very practical for traveling and for taking along with you. The sprayer isn't as good though, but it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, the smell. It's so powerful. It is so powerful. And this to me is a night. It's a night fragrance. It's a fragrance that reminds us of so many things. It gives you hope, but at the same time, it anchors you. It stabilizes you. It lets you go crazy, and yet it knows how to keep your feet well grounded, well stuck to the ground, but stuck not in a way you could imagine as being in a prison in a cage, something you want to break out of. No, as I said, it's a humbling experience as well. It makes you feel very good to have your feet well grounded on the floor, because it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel like you can pass any obstacle. That's what Shalimar really is. The eau de parfum. The eau de toilette is also incredible, the pure perfume as well, but for this particular month of October 2018, I wanted to kind of go through all concentrations. Well, I don't have a cologne here at the moment, but we do have an eau de toilette with Dolce & Gabbana. We have a pure perfume with Dior Homme, and we have another eau de toilette with Sandalo. But quite frankly, Lorenzo Villoresi Sandalo is so powerful that it could be, I would classify it as a pure perfume, not an eau de toilette. It lasts, I mean, we're talking 2 days on my skin, and on the clothes, you gotta wash the clothes after, it just doesn't go away. And then we got the two eau de parfums, which is Shalimar and number 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please do thumb it up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Let me know what your favorites for the month of October are, and either way, never forget to never give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.